Peace, family. What's going on? I am Keena, your personal chef today from Keena's Electric Life. Welcome. And all of y'all that haven't been subscribing, you need to subscribe. Stop viewing and not subscribing. Stop. Y'all just some creepies, peeking. Stop doing that. Click that subscribe and click that like if you love it, because you know you love it, because you know you like it. Anyway, today I have a quick minute. First of all, one thing I have to say, big up to my big guy, my son behind the camera. So I'm really excited today. But even more important, I'm making a super simple, really quick meal. It's some white beans that I have going on today. And I have them pairing it with a nice little tomato, a raw tomato and zucchini salad. It's gonna be over some quinoa and bulgur. It's gonna be amazing. But let's get into these beans. Come on over. To get things going, y'all already know what time it is. My base and everything I do, I always say for a really good meal, you always need your onions, your ginger, your garlic. Oh, baby. And for every layer of food that you put in, you definitely want to season. Now, I was like debating with what to title this particular meal, because baby, it's gonna be so good. But the ultimate ingredients that I'm always using is sea salt and a pepper. That goes without being said. But today I'm gonna do something different. I have a mix of 2 white beans. I have cannelli beans in here, and the northern beans are in here too. They are so good. Baby. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add turmeric to this and sage. Those are the only 2 ingredients outside of the sea salt and pepper that you're going to need. Now, if you have fresh sage on hand, go ahead and use that. If not, leave the turmeric and the sage out. Salt and pepper is all you need for everything I do. So let's keep it popping. All right. Woo! This thing is sizzling. Okay, so to this, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of carrots. Now, I didn't cut these really thick. Don't cut them too thick, because it's going to take forever for them to kind of soften up. And y'all know me. I don't eat my stuff like overly cooked. What's the whole point in being a plant-based vegan if everything is just so like overly cooked and stuff? We want to get all those nutrients, so we want to preserve all that, so that we can feel good on the outside by making sure we put good stuff in our inside. All right, now we're gonna let this do its thing for a minute. And while that's doing that, I am gonna add in a little bit of crushed tomatoes. Woo, yes. They are having a party on Keena's Electric Life. Yes. See, this is what I'm talking about. Cooking does not have to be hard. Like I always tell y'all, have a really good base. Onions and ginger, or just onions and garlic, or just onions. Throw that salt and pepper in there. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. Sea salt, pepper, and mix it up. Now, I don't know if I said it already, but when I already had the onions in here, I already put some sea salt and pepper. So since I put on an extra layer of carrots and the tomatoes, I went on ahead and added a little bit more. I'm going to turn the flame up just a little bit. We're going to do medium high. Not going to go crazy with it, okay? Oh, look at that. She is so pretty. All right, I think these beans are ready. Y'all ready? They ready, honey. Let's go. Woo-wee. Look how juicy. Yes. Now, if you don't know, let me tell you, a good canned bean, I'm not mad at you, baby. I do like to cook my beans. I like dry beans, but to be honest, you can call me the bean queen. I don't care how I get it, as long as it's a bean, baby, and it's good for me. I love beans. You cannot go wrong with that. So while this is doing her thing, we're gonna let this just chill out for a minute. And then after that, we're gonna come back and we're gonna add a couple more things, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so they are doing their thing. Now, if you do use a can, it doesn't matter, especially if it's the organic bean. I don't know what I called the white bean before. I think I said I don't know what I said, but it's like cannellini. I think that's how you say it. And I also have, now if I had 2 cans of that, that's probably what I would use. But I did use a little bit of the juice in the can because it was organic. It was an organic can. And again, the ingredients was just water. That's it. All right, so now this is doing its thing. I'm gonna let that do that. And what I'm gonna add to it is turmeric. I'm gonna say about a tablespoon of that. Y'all know how I do with that. Let the ancestors lead you. And then I'm also gonna do some dry sage. Now I'm doing dry sage, but like I said, if you have some fresh sage on hand, honey, chop that up. And in fact, if you have fresh sage, put that in there with those onions in the beginning. Because sage sometimes needs some time to kind of wilt down. That's a tough plant there, honey. That herb can be really tough, but I love it. So as you guys can see, because of the turmeric, it's going to start to change color. And that's fine. Y'all know I love it. This is going to be kind of stew-like, but it is going to be amazing. Just like everything else that I do. What? Oh, I thought y'all had something to say. Okay, so I am going to cover this for about maybe 10 minutes and let it just go ahead and cook and marry up and do its thing just for about 10 minutes on medium, low heat. Ooh, look at that. That carrot was begging me to try it, honey. Yes, it was.
Can I say something real quick? Now that looks amazing.
Thanks.
That looks so amazing.
But look at that. Mama has not even gotten started. Okay. So, while we have a quick minute, while that's doing its thing, the other thing I'm going to add later, well, not that much later, but in a little bit. Because keep in mind, the beans are already cooked. For this, you want to make sure your beans are already cooked. Don't be up there trying to put in some dry beans and expect it to turn out this way. No, cook your beans. Now, in this bowl, I have, you know how when you go to the grocery store and you can get like a salad that has mixed spring greens? That's what this is. I like it because they have a lot of different things. Arugula, all kinds of things in here. Swiss chard sometimes. But it's that, and it's also some kale in here too. So I'm gonna add that in towards the end, and I'm not gonna like let it cook. Y'all already know this is all the way live. I cannot make this stuff up. And now I have my other assistant who just happened to wake up. All right, so real quick, as this started to cook down, I did add maybe about a 1/4 cup of water. Just do a little bit more. Now I don't want it soupy doopy at all. If you don't want to do water, you can do a plant-based milk, or well, that is plant-based. You can add some coconut milk in there. I wasn't doing all that. These flavors are amazing, just like that. All right, now it's time for us to add in cilantro and our greens. Ooh. How about that? And what we're going to do is just fold her in gently. Okay, all you want to do is mix in the greens just like this, just until it starts to wilt. Yeah. Make sure you add your sea salt and your pepper as you go along. And then that's it. I turned the fire off. That's it. When you throw in those greens, you can turn the flame off, and that's it. See how it wilts down perfectly? Just like that. I don't want to overcook anything. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. I'll be right back. plate this baby up. Up under here, I have some quinoa, the rainbow quinoa, and then I put the beans over here. And right here, I have my famous little salad. All of this is tomatoes, onions, parsley, garlic, zucchini. It's raw zucchini and tomato salad. That's what this is. And I'm gonna throw a little heat up there with some red peppers, and I'm gonna take some extra virgin olive oil and just drizzle just a little bit, you know. And there you have it. That's it. It's amazing. And I need a spoon. It's always an interruption, but that's not gonna stop me. This is good. This is really good. I hope you guys try this. It's amazing. Really good. Super simple. Really healthy. If you have your own variation, please share it with me. This is so good. Look at that. All right, guys. Thank you for coming into our home and visiting with my family and having some delicious food. See you guys next time.